180 connections in every single classroom. We do it every single day. It provides an opportunity for every kid to get to know each other and every teacher to get to know the kids on a different level. And that then creates more trusting learning environments. Kids feel more safe to take risks in classrooms and their learning. We have less incidents on the playground for bullying, and it just really has been transformative for our learning environment and for our entire school culture.
We're going to start off today with our connection is about a peaceful place that you like to go. A place that you can go to find peace. As far as I'm concerned, 180 Connections is my students' favorite time of day. They get to share, they get to have a voice. It allows kids to, I think, feel more comfortable in class and be more themselves. I think it allows them to feel confident coming to school that this is a place that they're going to be included and accepted for who they are.
We had a student today share about his grandma, and she's been sick for a while. And students will come up to him, just remember that he's talked about his grandma before and be like, how is she? Is she okay? How are you with her? I think they're more in tune with each other's emotions now.
My grandma's dying right now because she's in the hospital and she's the closest person to me.
Well, I'm glad you have good memories of her, bud. You get to know your students and your students get to know you in a totally new way, and you don't quite have that time in your day or the ability to make that connection with them without 180 Connections.
180 Connections has kind of given me, I think, more of a perspective as to what's going on with my students and going on in their lives, and gives you more understanding that if you get a student who comes in and that student's having a rough day, whereas normally you might send them to the office or you might write a discipline form for them or get upset, I think having some compassion and understanding about what's going on with them at that time, and without the connections in the morning, I might not know that.
As a principal, I can absolutely recommend to any other principal in the country that 180 Connections is a program you need and want in your school. It's a fantastic way to ensure that each one of your teachers gets to know your kids on a different level. And what it really does is it allows them to see those kids for who they are, not just as a test score, but as a real person. And that can really have an impact, especially for those kids that are struggling, or especially for those kids that might fall through the cracks. It's a lot harder for those kids to fall through cracks when we know those kids on a first name basis and we know what they're experiencing both in the classroom, but also outside of the classroom.